and champions of Europe, we're delighted to be here today on this brilliant occasion. First of all, as Minister for Sport, I want to welcome my colleague Leo Varadkar. I want the President of the RFU, Pat Fitzgerald, and the management of the team, Mike Carey. I want to say that you're all very welcome, but especially the team. I want to thank them for making their time available. I know they're all very busy, and I know they have a few major games coming up in the next few weeks, but we're delighted to have them here today in Farmleigh for this joyous occasion. And this team has lifted the souls, the minds and the spirits of the people in this country over the last number of weeks. The team manager, Michael Kearney, is now going to say a few words.
On behalf of the Irish Rugby team management and our partners, I would like to thank Minister Ring and Minister Varadkar for the invitation to Farmleigh today to mark Ireland's success in this season's Six Nations campaign. We know that the ministers are avid fans of our game, and we greatly appreciate their ongoing presence at our matches. It does matter and makes it particularly pleasing for us to be here today. I did notice that Minister Varadkar supported us in Twickenham, and I must say I was very impressed by his networking events late into the night at the Scion Park Hotel with both supporters and Irish committee members. That could have been the other way around, but he was doing a great job working the room, so thank you very much for that, Minister. Being here today in recognition of one of the high points is indeed a privilege. I would like to thank everyone who has worked so hard to make this event happen, especially the staff at the Department of Transport, Tourism and Sport, and everyone here at Farmleigh who has made us so welcome here today. Thank you very much. We have one very valuable squad member here today who was unable to pick up his medal last week, so I would now like to call on Paul O'Connell to present a Six Nations medal to Isaac Boss, please. Finally, on behalf of Joe Schmidt, the management team, our captain Paul and all the players, it is my great privilege to present Minister Varadkar and Minister Ring with a small token of our appreciation for hosting this event in Farmleigh today and in recognition for their continued support for Irish Rugby. And I think given the day that's in it, it might be appropriate maybe that Brian would make the presentation, so if I can just find them.
We'd also like to congratulate team captain Paul O'Connell and his entire playing squad. Well done, lads. We congratulate head coach Joe Schmidt, his management team and all his backroom staff. And finally, on their behalf and behalf of the IRFU, may I say how honoured and humbled we are to be seated here today with this formal government acknowledgement of this team's achievements. Thank you all.
Yeah, it has sunk in. I think one of the things that has been incredibly humbling is the amount of support and enthusiasm that people have demonstrated as a result. Coming back through the airport, that was mind-boggling. I never expected anything like that. In the immediate aftermath of the game, people were excited, and so was I. Relieved, probably more than excited. But ever since then, in the street, just the enthusiasm that people have demonstrated, and the lift that they feel that they've got out of the championship win, and the excitement and the whole drama of the occasion. I suppose it's not the way I would have liked it to have finished. I thought at 22-13 that was a nice finish. The last few minutes I could have really enjoyed, but at 22-20 it was probably the drama, the fact that it was Brian O'Driscoll's last game, and the fact that Paris has been such a graveyard for us. So it's been humbling, it's been exciting, it's been uplifting, and it's been a blur.
Minister, a great day to welcome the Irish team to Farmleigh.
Yeah, really great pleasure really to be able to welcome the team to Farmleigh on behalf of the government and to honour them for winning the Six Nations. I really think they probably have been the greatest team in Irish history, and we really wanted to mark that with a special occasion here today.
I know you're a big sports fan yourself, so it must be in particular nice to welcome them to your constituency.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is Dublin West, of course, and Farmleigh is in Dublin West. But I suppose what I was doing today really was more on behalf of the government and on behalf of the Irish people, just to really thank them for the pleasure and the pride that they've given us over the last couple of years. But also, I think as well to acknowledge the fact that it hasn't all been plain sailing for this team. We've had a lot of disappointments. I was there the day we almost beat the All Blacks, and obviously we would have hoped to do a little bit better in the last World Cup. And I think part of the greatness of this team is that they never gave up, that even when they were unsuccessful they fought back harder and achieved the victory they did in Paris. And I think in some ways that's a metaphor for the country as well, that even though we go through hard times we never give up, and we fight back harder, and in the end it'll all pay off.
Minister, thank you very much.